Hi, good morning, everyone. So, last class yesterday, it was just an interactive session for us, right? We interact with some course content. We have seen some course content. What are the things we are going to see in this particular Python full stack? Yes, it is for Python core plus advanced people as well. Those who only want to learn Python itself. Then these are the modules we are going to cover over there, right? So these are the modules like only Python. Okay, only Python we are going to cover for core plus advanced people. Okay, right. Let's talk about the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, JS, Django. That is for full stack. Okay, right. So already we have seen so many course content. Right, what are the thing we are going to provide to you, and how much intent you have to show here. Okay, already we have spoken about these things, and this is the number what you have to contact when it comes to any queries. Okay, subject related queries, related queries, or timing related queries, whatever it is, you can contact to this number so that you can. Yeah, so online guys, am I audible clearly, everyone? Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, so today we are going to start the Python batch. Okay, Python batch we are going to start, and in this, oh sorry, guys, you should have told me now. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll start with the application, real time application of Python. Okay, what basically I'm going to explain you here is how many types of applications you can create with the help of Python. Okay, how many types, and what simultaneously you will also understand in how many ways you can use the Python. Okay, right. So first of all, as we are in Python full stack. Okay, so first we can develop Python, web development platform, or we can say web application, you can say. Okay, web application, you can say. So when I talk about web application, it is going to be the combination of what we have seen yesterday. Okay, it is going to be the combination of all these things. Okay, all these things, it is going to be the combination of. Understood? Okay, so front end, back end, framework, everything is required over there. And also I forgot one more thing along with this. Okay, this is about the front end. Okay, this is about the front end part. This is about the framework. This is about the framework. But when I talk about the back end, we are going to see Python. Okay, plus database. Okay, this database is going to be SQL database. Okay, so these combination of front end, framework, and back end we are going to see in this particular course. Got it? Next, right? Next, Web development. There we have the Django and Flask as our we can say as our framework here. With the help of this Django and Flask, we can create our web application, right? Yes, we also need some kind of HTML, or I would say instead of this, I would say front end application or front end. I would say languages. Okay, front end languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and all. Okay. Along with this, if I go for Django or Flask and Python, then we can create a web application. Are you able to understand it? Okay. Similarly, we can go for data science field. Data science field. Okay. In this data science field, in this data science field, okay, we will be seeing the pandas module, okay, numpy module, right? Pandas module, numpy module, along with so many modules we are going to see. I'm not going to cover it all, right? Because this is what I'm showing, how many ways you can use the Python and what are the field you can use the Python, right? In concise way, I'm going to show you this, right? Third one, I hope you understood what we have seen so far, right? Machine learning. Machine learning. Okay. In machine learning field also we can use the Python. Yes, we can use the Python for the prediction. Okay. For the prediction, to get the data, right? To analyze the data, for the data analysis also, right? So I'll go for it also. There we have sklearn, okay, learn, or we can also call it as scikit-learn, scikit-learn. Okay, this is one thing we have. And you can also use tensorflow. See, what I'm talking about here is these are the modules what we have. These are the third party API we have. Okay, what is API? I will explain you. Okay, I will explain you what is API. For now, you try to understand these are whatever we are using here, these are what API. Okay, that's why I should not write it here. Django is one of the API. Yes, it is also a framework, but in Python to use Django, we have to see it as API. Flask is also one of the API. Okay. Similarly, pandas also we have for the data analysis. Okay. NumPy we have for the array. Okay, multi-dimensional array to create our data in array format. Okay, as well as scikit-learn or sklearn we have. Okay, and tensorflow, this comes under machine learning field. Okay, when you want to predict the data, when you want to get, for example, let's say you are predicting whether the person is diabetic or not. Okay, you are going to predict whether the person is diabetic or not. So there are two things, whether either it the person will be a diabetic person or a non-diabetic person, right? So here classification model you are going to apply, right? Next, if you have something like continuous data, you want to understand what would be the stock market price tomorrow. Okay, what would be the stock market price tomorrow? There you will use some kind of regression problem. Okay, some kind of time series problem, right? There everything comes under this type of thing, right? Then fourth we have called artificial intelligence. And see, I'm not going to explain you about what is the machine learning, what is artificial intelligence here, right? Because it is itself, it is a vast field. Okay, it is a vast field and we cannot cover it in a couple of days, right? So I'm not going to explain you what is. Basically, we are in full stack Python. So we will try to go into the Python plus all the front end and frameworks. Okay, got it? Like, right. So in this also we have keras. Okay, okay, let me do one thing. Instead of writing this, let me show you how I take the classes and how I create the classes for each and every batches, and how I make the notes for each and every batches. Okay, so that you can understand it how we do. Okay, basically I will use the 9 a.m. This batch has already been completed. Okay, this batch has already been completed. And if you check here, I have started from the feature. Okay, feature, then literals and variables. Okay, let me go for better. I will use 11 a.m. so that here up to database we are completed. Okay, up to database we have completed. So let's say what are the real time applications we have seen here. If you check here, I have given one PDF to them. If you open it, I have given this PDF to them. So what this is, real time application of Python, web development, Django, Flask. Okay, these many APIs. Next, data science, pandas, numpy. Similarly, machine learning, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, right? Similarly, we have artificial intelligence, keras, pytorch, and automation, selenium, beautiful soap, right? And then we have desktop GUI, graphical user interface. For that we use Kinter and PyQt. Okay, these are kind of a library what we use to create these many applications in our, with the help of our Python programming. Okay, for example, if you say web scraping, we use Scrappy. Okay, web scraping is nothing but to get the data from the website. Okay, to get the data from the website. Understood? Similarly, we have for gaming also we can use our Python programming. There is the module name what we are using is Pygame. I hope you are understanding this, right? See, basically what I am trying to say here is these many, it is not, here we are not going to complete the Python development. That means the application development with Python. More we have. Okay, more we have. Only I have given 20 examples here. Okay, more example I can give you with the 20 plus applications you can create with Python. 20 plus applications you can create with Python. More than that. Okay, so here just an example what are the thing in mobile application development also you can use Python. There you have to use the Kiwi as the module. See, Python is totally based on module. Okay, Python is totally based on module. What is module, what is API, I will tell you later on when it comes to features, and you will understand what basically module is. Basically we have in module we have separate topic. Okay, separate we have topic. If you check here, we have module. Inside module we, I have given so many examples to them. Okay, so many examples to them I have given. If you check here, so many examples I have given here. Okay, and everything I will explain you in detail about what is module over there. Okay, but let the time come first. So here, same IoT device also, in IoT also you can use the Python. In database management also you can use the Python. Similarly, natural language processing, NLP, right? You can use the NLTK. Okay, NLTK is one of the module. Specie also there is a module. Gensim also there is a module. Okay, and so many modules we have with this. Okay, image processing, OpenCV, Pillow, these things we can use, right? Okay, and similarly, if you go for scientific computing, okay, for financial and trading analysis, likewise, so many modules you have to use the, with the help of the, Python you can use these many applications, or you can create these many applications, right? Often you have seen to create the PDF with the help of Python. Yes, have you seen? No. Okay. So I will explain you when it comes to programming. Okay, once we complete at some extent, once we reach, then I will explain you how to create, how to do these things. Okay, understood? Okay, so these things comes under our real-time applications. Okay, real-time applications. How I teach. First, let me show you how I teach. Okay, I don't like just to show the picture, just to show the like content and just read the content and deliver it. I write the thing simultaneously. I explain the thing. Okay, if you check here from this history onwards, I have given the text document to them. Okay, this text document will be one of the handwritten document it is. Okay, handwritten document. Yes. Yeah. Everyone please give your attendance. Okay, give your attendance. Yeah. So do I need to give this all? I will forward this. You just close it, right? Okay. Let's go for the next thing, that is our history of Python. Before knowing anything, before knowing any language or anything, we need to know, or we should know about the history of how it has been evolved over the years and who has created it. Okay, who has created, who has made this, when it came to the picture, okay, when they have started implementing this particular thing. So I will go for history, history of Python. Okay, history of Python. Okay. So can anyone answer me who is the creator of Python? No. No. Okay. The person name is Guido van Rossum. Okay, the person name is Guido van Rossum. Okay, has created the Python, or I would say created Python in the late 1980s. Okay, when he has created 1980s. Understood? So this is kind of a question they may ask you, right? Interview, they may ask you who is the creator of Python. Okay, you never know what kind of question, what type of question they are going to ask. Okay, so you should have all the knowledge inside you, or you should have all the aspect of Python with you. Okay, from bit to bit you have to have a good knowledge. Do not use phone in my class, okay, ever. Hmm. So Python 1.0. So after, basically what happened is Guido van Rossum has created the Python in 1980s. Basically 1979 he has created, or in 1980s also you can say, right? In 1980s he has created the Python. Okay, but it took some time to show in the market, or we can say to start implementing it. Okay, almost it took 10 years, okay, to deploy it into the market. So in 1991 first time they have started implementing it. Okay, they have started implementing it. So the first version came in the year 1994. That too, after the implementation of Python, they took 3 years to find out, or to just deploy it into the market. Implementation started. Implementation in the sense, try to get into the field. Okay, but when it got noticed in 1994. Okay, the first version of 1.0, first version of Python, okay, 1.0 was released in 1994. 1994. And in when it got released, they have taken some points, what are the thing we should keep inside the Python so that people will get attracted. Okay, so they made it simple. Okay, they focusing on simplicity and readability. Simplicity and readability, what does it mean? That means if a programming language is simple, obviously people will get attracted, because if a programming language is more complicated, for example C programming, people find out it is a complicated programming as compared to Python. Why? Initially, those who started learning C programming, they may feel like, yes, it is a easy language. Okay, yes, it is a easy language. But once they go ahead of all the topics, once they keep on completing the topic by topic, they will feel something like, yes, it is kind of a complicated. Yes, I'm not saying it is a complicated. Those who learn properly, it is fine for them. But somehow, for the beginner, for the non technical background people, they may find out it as a difficult programming language, right? So Python developers, they knew about this, that people are not going to accept if we make the same thing what we have, because that time C programming, Java programming, basically C programming, okay, C programming was there. And now there is a question I will ask you: what is the like oldest language amongst Java and Python? Python, Java. Okay, people says that Java is the most older language, or we can say it has been released prior than Python. Okay, but it is false. Python is the oldest language among Java and Python. Okay, they have introduced Python late. Okay, but it has been created far back in 1980s. Okay, so that is what. Okay, so yeah, so this makes simplicity. Then in 1994 they have created the Python 1.0 version, where they have focused on simplicity of the Python and readability of the Python. That's what. If a person feels like, yes, this is the same language as what we have as C programming or C++ programming, what is the need of learning than this? Are you getting it? So what they made it simple, easy to understand for the programmer, easy to understand for the new beginners, and also easy to read anything, easy to read the source code. Okay, but because if I say a is equals to 10, what does it mean? Tell me. A is equals to 10. What does it mean? Can I say the value of a is 10? The value of a is 10. Easily you can read. Now if I say float of a is equals to 10, for a beginner it would be kind of confusing, right? Because first time, at first glance, if we see or if she see, okay, they might feel like what it is, what is the meaning of float here. Understood? Okay, but if I say a is equals to 10.2, what type of data? No, in general way, what type of data it is? Decimal values. Decimal values, point value, called as decimal value. Yes, so everyone knows.
Yes,
Every I would say beginner also knows these things. Are you getting it? So this what, the readability also get improved, or we can say they were focusing more on simplicity and the readability of the Python. Okay, next, in 2000, or I would say Python 2.0 version, they have introduced Python 2.0 version in the year 2000. Okay, in the year 2000. So now they are focusing on updating the features of Python. Now they started focusing on what? Updating the features of Python, right? So they introduced features like garbage collector or collection, I would say. Okay, and Unicode support. Okay, Unicode support. You do not need to understand what is Unicode support. Okay, Unicode support, that means some kind of language it is. Okay, some kind of language, or we can say uh, coding type of thing it is. Okay, you do not need to understand. What is garbage collector, that you have to understand. Okay, basically we say Unicode support as your I would say the or kind of a language, the words or the letters what you are going to use, that is a standard way of representing those things. Okay, that is a different thing. You do not need to understand this. You need to understand what is garbage collection. I will explain you this later on. Okay, garbage collector basically means, just a simple example I will give you. Garbage collector basically means when you are using your phone. Okay, when you are using your phone, when you download something, let's say you are watching a movie, you have downloaded one movie, you are watching a movie. After completion of the movie, will you keep in your system? After watching the movie, will you keep that particular movie in your system, or will you delete it? Delete it. That means after using it, you will delete it. Why you are deleting it? To release the memory space. To release the memory space. What does it mean? Basically, in each and every programming language, we have the same concept called garbage collector. Okay, every programming language has its own inbuilt garbage collector, and the purpose of garbage collector is nothing but to you collect the unused memory. Okay, collect the unused memory. Your movie, once you watch it, once you complete watching it, that movie will be unused. After watching it, will you keep it? No, you will delete it. Basically what I'm trying to say, once you complete the programming, it is a responsibility of the garbage collector to collect all the unused memory which is not being used now. Understood? Okay, so that is the major purpose of having garbage collection here. Okay, so in 2000 era, or we can say in 2000, they have introduced 2.0, Python version 2.0. Is it clear? Yes or no? Okay, then they have introduced Python 3.0 version. 3.0 version in 2008. Okay, in 2008 they were more focusing about the significance of the features. Okay, significance of the features, that means they were keep improving or updating the new features. 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, and so on, they have introduced in between these many years. And in 2008 they have introduced the version called 3.0. Still we are working with this 3 version as only. Okay, now the current version we are working with is 3. 3.1.12.6. Good. Okay, 3.12, that is one of the version of our Python. Understood? Okay, so how to check it? If you want to check, you can check it from this. Basically I'm going to show you how to download the Python as well, so that today you go home and start downloading Python. Okay, it is simple. You just go to python.org. Python.org is one of the official website of Python. Okay, once you click this, you will get into one interface kind of thing like this. Okay, there you have, if you hover over to this particular download section, you will be seeing the download for Windows. Those who have Mac, you can go to this. Okay, those who have some different operating system, you can go for other platform. But for Windows, you go for, see, Python 3.12.6. Okay, this is the Python official website where you can download the Python software. You have Python software? You have? You also have? Everyone has? Yes. What about online? How many of you have this particular platform? Yes. Hmm. Okay, good, great. So this is what in yeah, in this particular era, what they have done, they was was a significant redesign to improve efficiency, okay, or I would say the improve the languages efficiency and and consistency what consistency, okay, and remove outdated features, okay, and remove outdated features. Are you able to understand this? Okay. So what they do, what they have done, they have introduced 3.0 in the late year 2008, okay, and was a significant redesign to improve the language's efficiency and consistency and removed outdated features. Outdated features means what? Which are too old, to be used, right? So the feature which are too old, that every time every software must have to avoid those kind of features, okay. For example, now every 15 days or 20 days you are getting a new update in WhatsApp. Every 15 days or 20 days you are getting new update in your Instagram, Twitter, whatever the in even though if you're playing a game like PUBG or whatever you play, right? So in those things also they keep on giving the updations. What are those updations? What are those updations? Maintenance. Okay, we call it as maintenance. They are basically maintaining their software. They keep maintaining their software. Any bugs, any issues, they keep fixing it every time, okay. And once they get fixed, then again they release the updated version, okay. That is one thing. Second thing, if they want to include something into it, into the software, if they want to include something inside the software, then also they give the update version. Understood? These many things they now Python evolves, or I would say Python continues evolves over the years with regular updates, maintaining maintaining its popularity and expands its ecosystem. See, basically what I'm trying to say here. Yes, to download, first of all, in history only, I will show you. To download Python software, before this, I will give you one more point. That is the Python software is now maintained by PSF. The full form of this is Software Foundation. Python Software Foundation. See, couple of weeks we will go bit slow. Okay. Then once you get the subject, you start getting the subject, then we will speed up the particular things. Okay. Got it? Yes. So who is maintaining Python now? Python software is now being maintained by PSF, Python Software Foundation. Is it clear? Okay. And to download the Python software, okay, to download the Python software, use what you use, go to this particular this and just copy it, paste it here. Understood? So basically what you can do, just go to python.org. That's it. Python.org. Okay. This python.org is nothing but it shows the original website, official website it shows. Understood? Okay. So this is all about the Python history, how over the years it has been evolved. Okay, one by one we have seen 1.0 there. Inside this also, it is not like in 1994 they have introduced 1.0, that was the only version in 19. It is not like this. Apart from this also, they keep, I told you, right, they keep updating everything, right? They keep updating the software. That means after one updation they give 1.1, after second updation they give 1.2. Similarly for 2.0 also, after one updation they give 1.0, 2.0, 2.1, 2.2. Similarly third version as well, they kept doing the same thing. Okay, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and now we are in 3.12. Okay, sub version is also going on, 3.12.6. Are you able to understand this? Yes. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
fine. Okay, let's start. One more thing. See, when they when any programming language is created, I'm talking about the programming language software. Software means Python, Java, these. When any program start creating, or if any program is created, the developer must should think about one thing, from where this particular programming language got inspired from. For example, you are playing cricket. Okay, now tell me, did you start playing cricket from the day when you born? No. From the
Mm.
since your birth, did you start playing the cricket? No. You have got inspired by someone, by seeing Virat Kohli, or by seeing Sachin Tendulkar, or by seeing so many legends. Okay, then you start playing the cricket, yes or no? That means you are getting inspired from different people. Yes, for doing
Mm.
anything. Even if you are picking up something, you are getting inspired from someone. Picking up something means, let's say some dust is there, some waste is there, right? But the waste is in middle of the road. If you are picking up something, you have seen somewhere that thing doing the same thing, then only you are picking it. That means you have got inspired from somewhere. Are you getting it, my point? That means everyone gets inspired from someone to make or to do something, right? Here also the Python developers, they got inspired from some languages which makes our applications more efficient in use. Okay, and to make more efficient, they have used so many examples of different programmings or different technologies. Okay, so Python influenced by influenced by Python influenced by some of the languages, some of the technical languages. Okay, what are they? First, so let me write something here. Python is inspired from several technologies. Okay, what they are, one by one I'm gonna give you this. There was one language called ABC language. Okay, there was a language called ABC language. See, we do not need to understand what is ABC language, what is Modulo 3, what is Java, what is C, what is. Do you want to know? We are learning Python, right? So we are not going to see these many things. Just I'm going to show you how Python got inspired and what are the language from where Python got inspired. When I say Python, that means people got inspired. The developers of Python got inspired so that they have made this Python. Understood? Right. So ABC language was one of the language. Okay. They have influenced. They got influenced. ABC language influenced Python. Okay. Or I would say Python's syntax. Okay. Now what is syntax? Do you know what is syntax? I'm going to explain you what is syntax now. Okay. But see, this is a basic thing and you have to understand every time what is the syntax here. Okay, every time you have to understand what is the meaning of syntax here. Okay, let me give you one scenario. Just give me a moment. When you are writing a program, okay, when you are writing a program, you are following a rule. Okay, you are following a rule. Rule means, let's say, while coming to this institute, while coming to this institute, we have already spoken to you about the scenario of the, right, what it is going to become, how it is going to be, like there it is going to be 6 to 7 month of course, yes, and it is going to be kind of 9 to 10, 9 to 10, 9 to 10 timing would be 9 to 10 more what we have seen, and so many different things we have seen, that what you have to follow, right, that you have to follow, and the institute is also going to follow the same 9 to 10 timing, 6 to 7 mock tests, mock interviews, and so many things we have. That means, can I say we are keeping some rules to be followed by the student as well as the faculty or the institute? Yes, rule we are keeping. Same thing happens for the programming language. Okay, same thing happens for the programming language. Now what this syntax is, when you are following certain rules, it is basically a set of rules, set of rules. Okay, why I'm saying set of rules, let's say I'm taking two values, a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 20. Try to understand this, this is not a coding, just I'm giving you simple scenario. What is the value of a? What is the value of b? 20. When I say a plus b, what value we are going to get? 10 plus 20, that is 30. Are you able to understand? Next, but the same way, I will say this is one interface. One I would say in one interface I have written this. Okay. Next time I will write in the second box. In the second box, I will say something like, now I am taking a plus b, a plus b. Here I am taking b is equals to 20 and a is equals to 10. What is going to be the answer? Same? No. In this case, we are going to get the error. We are going to get the error. Why? Order. We have to follow the order. We have to follow the rule. How we are writing the data or how we are writing the particular programming, that is also one of the important thing, that we have to follow the set of rules. Set of rules, or we can also call it as syntax. We have to follow the syntax. Understood? That means before this a plus b, I should write the or I should initialize the value a is equals to 10, b is equals to 20. Then only system will get to know about, yes, the value of a is 10 and value of b is 20, and what we are going to provide is a plus b. That means it is going to give what? 30. But here what we are trying to do, at initial stage only we are trying to add the value. Do we have a value before this? Do we have b value before this? So how it is going to add the value? Are you getting it? We are going to get the error called name error, because a is not defined, b is not defined. Yes, a is not defined, b is not defined. Before writing this particular operation, did I use a plus a value or b value? No. That means will we get any value here? No. We are going to get what? Error. Understood? So here this, the meaning of syntax is nothing but the set of rules. Rules every time the programmer must have to follow it. Otherwise we will get the syntax error or different types of error. Understood? Is it clear? Okay. So this is all about today's session. Today's session we have seen couple of things, like today we will complete this, tomorrow we will complete from where Python got influence. Okay. But today we have seen the history of Python, and also we have seen the applications of Python. Okay. Applications of Python we have seen. There we have seen 20 plus applications we can create, and history of Python, these many points we have seen. And today you go to home and use this particular link to download the Python software, those who haven't downloaded it. Okay. Shall we stop it here? Now the question answer round. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you have any question, you can ask me. Yeah. No, no questions. No questions. Yes, online. Online guys, do you have any question?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So again, same thing. So the course content, I will once one more time I will show you. These are the course content what we are going to provide you. This is just few things. We have few more things. Okay. I hope you have got each and every aspect of what we are going to see, and everything what we are going to provide. Okay. If you don't, just go to this number, call this number, and talk to the admin person. Okay. Right. This two, three things are really important here. Okay. And also attendance. Attendance is also important. And those who have missed, those who are new to this class, those who are attending the first class, okay, today, please go and check the recording sessions. Okay. Did they provide recording session? Yeah, it is in YouTube channel. Okay. It is in YouTube channel and they are forwarding you also, right? So once go through the recording sessions and check yesterday's class. Basically, it wasn't much about the subject. Okay, it was more about the interaction between you and me. Okay, so if you have missed also, no worries. You can follow the same today's recording to get the intuition about the subject. Because from today onwards, we have started the Python subject. Okay, do you have any question? No? Yes, online. Shall we stop it here? Yes, online. Shall we stop it? Just give me a thumbs up so that we can move further. Oh, fine. Fine. Great. Thank you so much, guys. So, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye. And it is going to, yes, one more thing. It is going to be from Monday to Friday, not Saturday. So, do not come to Saturday or do not join in on Saturday. Okay. Monday to Friday it is. Right. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.